Water is life, the heartbeat of every thriving community. Across Kenya, access to clean and reliable water continues to shape the health, dignity, and prosperity of our people. Under the Kenya Town's Sustainable Water Supply and Sanitation Program, funded by the African Development Bank, the Government of Kenya, through the Ministry of Water, Sanitation and Irrigation, and implemented by Tana Waterworks Development Agency, significant investments have been made to expand water and sanitation infrastructure across counties. These projects, including Marsabit Water Supply, Chuka Water Supply, Chogoria Water Supply, and Kerugoya Kutus Water Supply and Sewerage Project, are transforming lives, promoting hygiene, boosting local economies, and shaping a healthier future for generations. From promoting hygiene and reducing waterborne diseases to stimulating investment and sustainable livelihoods, these projects reflect Kenya's vision for inclusive growth and healthier nation.
Tana Waterworks Development Agency is one of the 9 agencies in the entire country. Our responsibility is to develop the infrastructure that's very much required for the provision of water and sanitation services in the country. Our mandate emanate from the Water Act 2016 as amended in 2024 of providing the services to the people of Kenya.
In Marsabit, a region once defined by water scarcity, Marsabit Water Supply Project, implemented in partnership with Northern Waterworks Development Agency and managed by Marsabit Water and Sewerage Company, is changing lives.
Because of that support through Tana and the development agencies, this town is enjoying the service of getting the water. We never had a stable water source till when the development of Bakuli started in 2018.
The capacity of Bakuli 4 is therefore 300 million liters storage, which is quite adequate for Marsabit town, because the demand for Marsabit town is about 1,500 cubic meters, which is 1,500,000 liters. And this capacity can take about 3 to 4 months during the dry period.
Hii maji imetusaidia. Mbeleni hatukuwa na hii maji. So tulikuwa tunakunya huko, inaitwa posta huko juu, kiosk kama hii. Ilikuwa mbali. Watu walikuwa unaenda saa 11, unarudi saa 3 ya usiku. Na mbeleni haikuwa hii tuktuk haikuwa. Watu walikuwa wanabeba na wheelbarrow. Tuko sawa, tunawashukuru.
We've worked very closely with the whole team from Tana Water. The infrastructures that were done around here under these Lot 1 projects are done perfectly to very good standards.
As the transformative impact of Marsabit Water Project continues to uplift lives in northern Kenya, Tana Waterworks Development Agency's commitment to equitable access to clean water extends to other regions. In central Kenya, projects in Tharaka Nithi County stands as a symbol of progress.
What we have done so far after completing the project, we have connected them with our system. Our intention is to serve even the rural areas. We wanted to ensure that all the water, because we are producing 15 million liters or 15,000 cubic meters per day. So we can only get satisfied when we are sure that the 15,000 cubic meters per day has been fully utilized.
Chuka, the hospital is now properly connected to the water supply, the reliable one, and we can now be able to do more operations within the hospital. This is the same in Chogoria, and I believe the hospital there now will be able to operate very well. And even the people themselves, they have good experience with the treated water.
We've been getting our water from the Tharaka Nithi Water and Sanitation Company, and since we got connected, we've been having a constant supply of water. I cannot say that there is a time where we lack water in this house. Every time we just have a constant supply, and it is clean water for that matter. And It is water that you can also drink directly from the tap without having to purify or anything of the sort. This water has really helped us in terms of beautifying our gardens, watering the gardens, watering the crops. It is really of help to us.
Our focus is squarely on providing clean, safe water for domestic or household use, for drinking, cooking, washing, and ensuring the disposal and treatment of wastewater. These projects have been a catalyst. Small businesses can now operate reliably with a constant supply of water, stimulating local economies and creating opportunities.
Chuka and Chogoria water projects have boosted access to safe and reliable water for thousands of households through major infrastructure upgrades. These projects feature a modern treatment plant, new intake works, storage tanks, and extended pipeline networks, delivering water to homes, schools, and businesses.
We have a number of water projects, courtesy of the bulk water at Murateri, where we get our it is actually the source of our bulk water. And this one I want to thank the Tana Water Development Agency, because through them we have gotten that bulk water. That water is abstracted deep in the forest, and that water has now been distributed in a number of projects, starting with the Kirinyaga Kutus, which goes up to Kutus town, and it is on its way now to Mwea. We used to have rationing of water, and some people could get water maybe 2 days in a week, others even a day. But now with the increased volume of water and increased coverage, which is now standing at 65%, Kirinyaga people have felt the impact of the bulk water, have felt the impact of the sewer system. We have moved from zero connectivity to the sewer to 5%.
Tumefurahi kwa sababu hii mradi umetuletea maji kwa nyumbani. Hii maji tunaitumia kwa kupika, kwa kuosha vyombo, kwa kupatia ng'ombe. Sasa tunafurahi na tukasema Mungu amubariki.
Water is an enabler, and before you never saw these industries that are coming up in Kirinyaga. You may realize in Kirinyaga now we have about 3 maize flour industries that have come up within a very short time due to the increased agricultural productivity in Kirinyaga, which has caught the eyes of investors.
From Chuka to Chogoria, the promise of clean water is being realized, uplifting homes, schools, and health facilities. That same vision of transformation now flows into Kirinyaga County through Kerugoya Kutus water supply and sewerage project, where sustainable infrastructure is shaping the future of urban living.
Sewer is a new phenomenon in Kirinyaga. Personally, I used to see a treatment center at Embu, but here in Kirinyaga, this is the first one of its kind.
Initially, the biggest problem that people viewed as a challenge was the accessibility to water. And therefore, there was a lot of investment by the government and even the individuals in terms of water supply. And the wastewater management lagged behind. We realized that there is that challenge, that pollution is also a cause of the depletion of the water resources, and therefore it has been now given a lot of attention that any given time that you are coming up with the water project, it is also accompanied with a wastewater management project. The wastewater management is very, very essential in terms of the accessibility to water, because without proper wastewater management, it means the water resources will be depleted because of the pollution. We are reducing this by having systems that use much less RAD because you're using the trickling methods, for treating the wastewater. At the same time also, the water that is emanating from those wastewater treatment facilities is ready for reuse. So we are encouraging the reuse of the wastewater so that we improve or enhance the accessibility to the resources.
Through Kirinyaga Kutus sewerage project, a number of institutions have benefited, as testified by Director Alba School in Kutus.
Out of the great enrollment, we have been having challenges in terms of the sanitary. But with the coming of the Tana Water Works agencies, they became our savior, because now we have managed to have several flush toilets where the drainage is so easily done because of the presence of sewer line.
For the first time since independence, Kirinyaga and Kutus town are now enjoying modern sewerage services, a true milestone in Kenya's water sector.
This isn't just about infrastructure. It's about dignity, health, and creating the foundation for thriving communities. Our strategic direction is entirely focused on turning these basic human rights into a daily reality.
Each of these projects tells a powerful story of progress, partnership, and people. Together, they represent Kenya's border journey towards universal water access and improved sanitation. Additionally, the projects have stimulated local investment in hospitality, housing, and education.
We normally get water from Logloho, which is about 46 kilometers away from here, and it is quite expensive to the school. You have to fuel the boozer, you have to pay the lunch allowance for the driver. Likewise, you have to pay at the bowl for the water. Now that we have the supply from the water department to the school, at our level now we need to do some improvement in terms of water storage, so that at least we can now even allow students to have water showers in the bathrooms.
Marsabit has had chronic water shortage for many years, but this hospital used to rely on water boozers for its water consumption and usage, and Barakwasco has really reversed the chronic water shortage in Marsabit County Referral Hospital, and also in Marsabit generally.
Water helps us to prevent infections, the thing that we call infection control. So in the wound, we are supposed to clean the wounds all the time. We are also supposed to clean the staff quarters all the time. And also we need water to cook, because if staffs go to work angry, then it means that they cannot work well.
Tulikuwa tunatumia punda kwenye kutuchotea maji, lakini siku hizi hatukosi maji kwa nyumba, wapi, hata hapa tunalima hata nayo kama tunataka. Maji ni nyingi zaidi na ni fresh.
Kampuni ya Kiwasco kwanza mwanzo ni kuwashukuru sana, manake ndio kwanza walikuja huku wakatuelezea vile tutafanya, tukaunganisha hawa watu wote 475 na wakatufaidisha sana na mapipes. Pia wamekuwa wakitufuatilia sana, wanakuja wakati tunachima maji wanatuelezea vile tutafanya, wanatuunganisha hizo pipe.
Tana Waterworks Development Agency remains committed to excellence, consistency, and long-term sustainability. Every project is a building block towards a healthier, more prosperous Kenya. For the first time in decades, regions like Kirinyaga Kutus and Tharaka Nithi are experiencing the benefit of modern sewerage services. These are projects of national pride, investments that reflect Kenya's vision for inclusive development.
We would really want to achieve that target of universal access, especially to water, because that it is a target that is achievable by 2030, that everybody will have access to water and sanitation.
This is more than infrastructure. It's transformation, it's health, it's hope, it's Kenya's promise to her people.
This partnership with AFDB Bank is not just about concrete and still it is about investing in the very bedrock of our society.
We are collaborating well, and we keep on consulting Tana.
I must sincerely appreciate Tana Water, Northern Water, and African Development Bank and the partners in this project, because this is a success story.
Karibuni sana, tujenge taifa letu la Kenya. Haliwezi kujengwa kama hakuna maji.